Alrighty, so I will be telling the story of how I found a gun at my high school. Yes, this is a true story. This happened. So it was my what was it? Was it my senior year? So last year in high school, and I was a part of the National Honor Society. And being a part of the National Honor Society meant that you needed a certain amount of volunteer hours. So, the National Honor Society has opportunities, of course, to volunteer, and then you definitely can't get all your hours just from the National Honor Society. You got to get it from other clubs and organizations that do stuff, right? So one of them, though, and this was like the last couple of hours I needed, was picking up trash. Now I was picking up trash with my friends. It was actually, and picking up trash around the school. The school, not the campus, but the property, right? And if you don't know my school, well, obviously you don't know my school. It essentially has a lot of shrubbery. Like there's a lot of foresty areas. Like there's a lot of trees and stuff. Like there's a lot of places where some people sneak and just go and probably smoke and stuff. I never got into that stuff because I'm actually a good student and stuff. As you can see about me being in the honor society. But either way, one of the volunteer things you could do was pick up trash. So one day, me and my friends were picking up trash, and we were picking up trash. At some point, we've picked up a lot of trash. Like we have to go to like the back rooms essentially of the campus to try and find some more trash, because there was actually a competition where if you filled the most bags, you got like a gift card. Now nobody ended up actually getting the gift card because the police were called, as what usually happens when you find a gun. But so again, we're in the back rooms basically of the forest looking for stuff. Now there's still a decent amount, like everybody, like the head of the NHS told everyone to spread out. There was a decent amount of people, so me and my friends were looking for some trash. We see a trash in this kind of wooded area. It's a little bit difficult to get to. So we find some trash, and then we see this kind of area of trash, and I'm like, oh shoot. I first see my teacher. Right? And I see my teacher, he's like calling someone. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really pay any attention to it because, okay, my teacher's calling someone, that's cool. But my teacher's calling someone, and then it was like, when I saw him, I saw the trash, and then we go, and then me and my friend was like, oh, look, trash. I look at the trash, and I was like, my friend. Now, the crazy part is, my friend was about to pick up that John. So my friend, he essentially was gonna go, he was reaching for it. I was like, whoa. I tell him, I literally exclaim, whoa. And what I see is a gun in a sock, or a sock-shaped gun. And I was like, whoa, a sock shaped like a gun, my bad. I was like, whoa, what the heck? Wait, I told him, I'm like, whoa, does this look like a gun? And then he's like, oh yeah, it does. The craziest thing, there's a gun in a sock, it looks like it, and it's in a shoe. Or no, it's in a hat, right? It's in a hat, and there's like shoes next to it. And the thing is, the shoes, they're clean. The hat is a little bit dirty, but the shoes ultimately are clean. And then we're like, whoa, we call the teacher, and he's like, yeah, I'm calling the police right now. We're like, I thought in my head, I was like, what the heck? I was about to touch this dang gun. He should have told us not to come over here. Like, bro, hey, W head of the NHS, W teacher. Like, he's a chill. He was out of him for forensics. He was a chill teacher, or he is a chill teacher. But hold on, is there parking up here? Oh, there's parking here. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, whoa. And then we started thinking, because it had been, you know what? I'm gonna make a part 2 to this, because I just got to school. But I am not gonna lie, bro. This was some crazy work. I ain't even gonna lie. Anyways, I'll see y'all later.